Oh, hi guys. You know what the deal is. Go to Ellis Nasty Merch Store. Get enter to win. Charlie Murphy. We know it's a muffin cap, peeling machine, or 5-second car. Every time we say it. Yes, we know. But you can own this 5-second car. All you have to do is just do as I said before. First link down in the description below. Get you some.
All right, guys, you heard Phil say it. 5-second car giveaway going on right now. I got new shirts coming out next week, but I got a bunch of awesome stuff up on the website now. I also got like new face masks, and I got new hats. Got the American flag logo, which is absolutely killer. Got that on hats and face masks. So go over to lsnash.com, check that out, and get entered to win. We're literally just giving it away at the end of the giveaway. Pick a winner. Winner gets it, comes down, picks it up. 5-second car. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, we were talking about this 2,000 horsepower LS engine, which is now a crate option package from TCAM Performance. So I know it's crazy, 2020, a lot of crazy things going on, and something else that's absolutely crazy is you can sit at home, call up TCAM Performance, say, hey Bo, I want to make 2,000 horsepower, and I want to do it with a turbo and with one of them LS engines. And Kevin would be like, all right, bud, we got just a thing. And he'd order you up one of these. This is one of the higher end LS Black Sheep packages that we offer. This is the Black Sheep. The engine packages are named after it because it was, I'd say it was a pretty good test bed to test out some of these now alive and out there breathing engine packages. So this is the Black Sheep like Race 2 package. They have a Black Sheep Street, Black Sheep Race, and then this is like one of the more extreme versions. Still hydraulic roller, still rocks the Black Sheep camshaft, but this one's got a billet center counterweighted crank, aluminum rods, fully skirted piston. So this one's the top dog. But you guys can go call TCAM Performance, hit them up online, send them a Facebook message, send them an Instagram message, and they will literally build you one of these, no questions asked. You don't have to, you know, before, like, you used to like go call around and be like, hey man, do you think this is gonna work?
Yeah.
Those days are gone. It's all figured out for you.
Just wait for the 3.0.
3.0.
3.0. One day you gotta perfect one thing before you move to the next. Right?
The 3.0 will be a 3-second engine package.
Solid roller, dry sump. I mean, I can't say that word because people get upset, but solid head.
Yes, not billet though. Maybe.
Gotta watch your tone.
All right, we won't talk about that in this video, but this is just a badass package. This is a perfect package if you want to go out there and you want to race, or if you want something gnarly in a street car. So we have the Black Sheep Race version, which is a filled block, and then it's just a standard head. It's not a solid head, it's just a standard like LS head.
That's what I meant, billet head.
Yeah. But filled block, standard head. So this one is a little bit more race, like we were saying before, with the billet crank. If we go over here to the Corvette, this car right here has one of the Black Sheep engine packages in it. This one has aluminum rods. We optioned this one a little bit different because we do want to race it a lot, but it does have aluminum rods. It's got a Dragon Slayer crank. It's got a very nice Wiseco piston in it. It's on a set of PRC Cathedral Port 247 hip heads, and it's another, you know, 2,000 horsepower engine package. So the way that they got it going on there at TCAM is you call up there and say, hey, I want to make some horsepower. Kevin has got it written down. He knows exactly what you need, and pair it with a forced induction turbo, or like the like the Silverback Z06 with a pair of forced induction turbos, and you can really do anything that you need. I got a Black Sheep Stage 1 engine, which is going in Squidbilly, which is going to be our no prep car. I felt like we didn't need to make as much horsepower with that thing. We're not out there using 2,000 horsepower on no prep, so that one's got a very nice crank. That's one on a stock block, not an aftermarket block like these two that we have that I just talked about right now. So they have everything from stock block, stock head deals to extremely badass aftermarket dart block, badass aftermarket dart head, stuff like that. And that's what this video really is to show you guys about. Half-inch studs, top fuel hoops, awesome TCAM machine work, Johnson lifters, very nice push rods. On this setup, we did go with some T&D billet steel rocker arms, which I do got to give a shout out to T&D. My guy Sheldon out there, always hooking it up, always getting us the baddest deals and the baddest parts. Look at these. These are some absolutely killer shaft mount rockers, adjustable rocker arms. I know a lot of guys say, like, why are you running an adjustable rocker arm with a hydraulic roller? But that's how we're setting our lash, our preload. You don't have lash on a hydraulic roller setup. Big old push rods from the guys over at TCAM. Everything is super, super, super nice. Very, very happy with how this engine performs. This engine setup, as it sits right now, that you can call TKM and purchase it in a car that weighs 2725 with me in it.
Gotta send a waiver.
2725 has been 427 at 170 miles an hour. So if you got the time, if you got the money, there's nothing stopping you from having a low 4-second car just like this. And we're getting to the point where we might be dipping into the 3s. So there's no secrets here on this channel. We keep it real. And one thing that I pride myself on, I think Ben does, Jason does, what Matt, when he's on the channel, does, Chris does, is we try to be 100% transparent and show the people how we do it. So if you're at home, you want to do it, you can. And this is like a big cheat code for everyone, you know, because you got to have a nice motor with some good machine work to go fast. And the guys over at TKM make it like one-stop shop, ship it to your door, set it in the car, put some sensors in it, and go run it. So you can literally buy it, intake to oil pan with balancer on it and all, right from Kevin and the guys there. And what more is there to say about that? I mean, I will say, I'm not going to throw shade, but this isn't one of those NRE like, oh, twin turbo, put this on your damn 64 Pinto.
There's nothing exotic here.
No, this is just some good parts in the right spots with some very good machine work. And it works great. So
The thing is, you talk about telling secrets and stuff. There's no
secrets.
There are no secrets.
Yeah.
Even the people that say that they're not going to tell you their secret, there is no secret. You got to just pay attention.
Yep.
And do things well, and it'll run well.
And we went out there. We did a lot of the homework on this. Kevin gave us an absolute awesome engine. We put it in there. We ran it through hell. We had one with their steel rods in it before. We went 430s flat on a steel rodded motor. That is like the package down below this, with the Dragon Slayer crank, a Callie's Enforcer I-beam, and a Wiseco piston. This one here, like we said, has got the billet center counterweighted Callie's crank, MGP aluminum rods, fully skirted Wiseco piston. So right there you jump up to really more of a race engine. And you can even get this one set up with no filled block and be good to go that way if you do want to drive it on the street. So endless possibilities with the configuration and setup on how Kevin's doing all these black sheet packages, and they seem to work really well. There's proof right there in the block, the Johnson lifters. People are like, oh, it's solid roller. Like I mean, it's got a gnarly cam. Thing sounds absolutely insane. If I can just get them out of the damn, get the oil to drain, go to your home. Oh, there, I got one. Got to drain. Look, there it is. Johnson lifters. So it is. People are like, oh, those aren't Johnson lifters.
Don't put this behind a 10 bolt.
No.
Or in front of a 10 bolt.
Don't put this in front of your TH350.
Yeah, or a 4L60 or anything like that.
And I will say, not only does it run good, it's probably one of the gnarliest sounding hydraulic roller LS engines in the world. It's the second fastest in the world. It's the fastest in the United States. There's only one Pro Mod in front of us, and this thing is not a Pro Mod, as you can see by its large beefy frame rail just chilling out right here. John Bruley's at home in his lazy boy just shaking right now. He's like, oh, frame rail. He's like, why isn't it near the transmission tunnel? So Ben and I know Ben's been working while I've been talking, but I got to set the mood for this thing. We're going to pull the heads off this. We're setting this back up TKM Performance. Like I said in the last video, we're making some changes to this. We've been 102 flat in the 60 foot. Whenever we go 104 in the 60 foot or better, we do see a drop in oil pressure. This one's set up super simple. It's got a double roller timing set on there. It's got the magnetic screw that comes with the Holley cam pickup drilled into it. So factory front cover, Melling style oil pump, and the way that's configured with the Melling oil pump, it makes about 65-70 pounds of oil pressure with some fresh oil before it gets washed out with methanol. But when you 60 foot and the G-forces are so hard, we do see a little drop in oil pressure. We've been hitting it harder in the 60 foot. We have a new launch strategy that it seems to be a whole lot more aggressive. That once we get ironed out, hopefully 102 is the new norm. And having consistent oil pressure drops at the start of a run is not ideal. So we're going to address that. We're going to go with a different oil pan, remote mount filter, external oil pump, and then we're going to try to drive the fuel pump off the back of the oil pump. A little bit more exotic, a little bit different than the standard LS stuff. Everything else I run is literally just standard LS stuff. You know, oil PF. I mean, we went that fast on a PF 48 filter on just like a Moroso LS oil pan.
For a minute.
It's been very. I mean, we've gone like
at least a year old.
Yeah.
Of just doing like
we've been going 430 since February. You know, we've been out there just beating the hell out of it.
And honestly, until like last weekend, we really haven't been trying to push it.
No, well, we really haven't put, as far as horsepower wise goes, we've not really, we ran it once with the steel rods, like super high horsepower, a lot of boost at the back, and we had a rod failure, but we were pushing the limits. We were trying to see how fast we can go on that steel rod.
For a while there, we were just like, oh, let's, you know, go to this race. And, you know, when you, that's what's wrong with that. When you go to this race, though, you're not like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna hit it hard. Because you're like, well, we got competition, you know?
Yeah.
So we're gonna try and match and exceed the competition speed, or ET, by, you know, a reasonable amount, enough to win. You're not like, I'm gonna go out here and
we never
knock
like
it over the head.
And even when we went our 427, we only made like 27 pounds of boost, 27 pounds of boost. On the previous setup with the steel rods, it made 38, and that's where it literally made too much horsepower and bent a rod. So we know that the thing will make a lot of power. We know it made 2238 on the dyno, which was a record for some time until it got beat. So unfortunately, you know, how sad is it? We don't have the damn dyno record, Ben.
You know,
I guess we can only go after the ET record now, because my dyno days are over, Bo.
once you dyno your engine, or once you dyno your, not engine, but vehicle once, you know, it's like a full 365 days, so you have to wait
before you can
on a law before you can get back on the
yeah,
dyno.
so we're stuck.
Those numbers.
We're stuck. You know, we were able to, with COVID, there was a loophole and we were able to do it again.
Yeah.
But now we used our loophole, and yeah, so we got to get these the 6 bolt out, and then we can yank the heads off. We'll take a shot at the piston, show you guys what's going on. What we're doing today is I'm gonna take it up to T-cam. Like I said before, we're gonna switch over to the external oil pump. We're gonna do roll or thrust bearing on it. So we're gonna drop the pan, we're gonna pull the heads off, we're gonna knock all the rods out of it and pistons. We're gonna leave the camshaft and the crank in there, and then Kevin and them will do as they please. And then I let the guys at T-Cam Performance assemble it. Sammy and Mark there, they do all the engine assembly. They put engines together like, I mean, like it's going out of style. Like, they assemble engines very methodically, very carefully. They do it all the time. They are the best of the best. So I let them do that. You don't need me and my little greasy, you know, my greasy fingers, you know, sliding bolts in the wrong holes and dropping nuts and shit. And yeah, we don't need that. So I got to get like a little tiny, what is it, a 6, an 8, a 7, one of those 12 point, and take that,
so 3/8,
that bottom nut out. None of the above, guys, none of the above. And we'll get that out.
Technically it's like a 9.5.
This is the hardest part. It's getting the lifters out the dam. All right, both heads are off, and we've had a lot of passes, a lot of hell on this piston. Got a little bit of schmutz, whatever you want to call it, in the middle, where some like oil got burnt. But I mean, look at this piston, brand spanking new. You can see they got a little stuff right there on it, but that's literally just oil. And if you see, if I wipe it, I mean, it comes right off. So these pistons look very, very good. You can see we got the top fuel hoop in here, the profile deck, and this block has been through hell. This block we actually damaged when we had a ignition issue. We had a while back, we had an ignition issue on a different set of cylinder heads, and it actually torched the block, and T-Cam was able to repair it, resurface the block. Didn't need a sleeve or anything, and we went out there and we've been flying. So everything looks good on the top end. Our Johnson lifters are about out and about in one piece. They've definitely had a hard life thus far. and we'll get these out. I'll talk to my guy Randy over at Johnson and see what he wants to do, because we are pushing the limit here. We are going to try to go as fast as we can, so whether we need to put a new set in there, we'll leave that up to the professionals, and we'll keep tearing this thing down. All right, guys, here it is, the nice shiny bottom end. You got your big old beefy MGP rods and your Cali's billet center kind of weighted crank. And if you look down in there, you can see the solid skirted piston here. This one's right up top. You can see it's just a big hunk of metal. This is an absolute unit. We'll get one pulled out, and you guys can look at it here as I'm holding it. And like I said, we're gonna have everything out but the crankshaft and the cam. So right now, that's the only thing. And obviously the front timing set and all that stuff's gonna stay there with the balancer. But we'll have everything else out. And what do you think, Ben? It looks pretty good?
Yeah. It looks good.
And for leaning on it as hard as we do, oh, look at the piston there. That's just it's a badass piston for the LS stuff. It really is. All right, guys, so there you have it. We got the engine all disassembled. We got the whole Black Sheep of parts sitting over here. These are the pistons and rods that are in the Black Sheep. They're pretty slick. So shout out to MGP, shout out to Dart, shout out to Wiseco, shout out to TCAM Performance. If you guys need anything horsepower related, tuning, parts, turbos, engines, everything complete, intake to oil pan, hit up my guys, TCAM Performance. They'll get you right. Other than that, that's gonna wrap up today's video. A little greasy, dirty, it's getting late. Gotta load up everything, gotta wrap it up so it don't get rained on, and then we should be good to go. So I'm gonna be heading to TCAM tomorrow. I think I got my other motor up there getting wrapped up, so we'll check that out in tomorrow's video up at TCAM and talk to those guys about some motor tech stuff and everything like that. So stick around for that. And Halloween's coming up, so hope everyone has a happy Halloween, and maybe I'll like wear a costume up there or something. Who knows? So we'll get in the festive spirit. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.